Well, first of all, thank you for having us here tonight, and thank you for being here tonight. And I want to start off by saying, of any of the organizations that we deal with in Annapolis, ABATE is by far the most active and the most visible organization at the State House. And I really mean that. Every Monday night they are faithfully in the balconies watching and promoting their issues, and it's good because that's how things get done in Annapolis. And if it weren't for you putting all that effort in, these things that you have accomplished would not have been accomplished. So first, congratulations to you for all of your hard work. I'm not going to speak for long because I think that probably hearing your questions is more important, but I do want to start by just talking a little bit about inconsistencies in state government. And this was sort of a theme in the last General Assembly, but for a couple of years this has become a theme. And what I mean is, by example, number one, the economy. Everyone knows that when the economy is bad and you're in a recession, the worst thing to do is raise taxes. And that's exactly what happened in the 2007 special session. So there's your first inconsistency. $1 billion of taxes raised, the largest tax increase in Maryland's history. Follow that with last session, a budget that did not get reduced enough. That sets us up for the possibility of another tax increase in the future. That is a huge inconsistency. I also think that is inconsistent when you have a governor that opens his State of the State address by talking about jobs, 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 and then legislation passes that punishes small businesses across the state. How many people in this room either own a small business or work for a small business? Almost every hand in here went up, and that is representative of our whole state. Small business is the economic engine of our state. By raising unemployment insurance rates, by increasing the regulatory burden on our small businesses, we are not going to be able to create jobs. Here's an inconsistency that you will definitely relate to. The House Environmental Matters Committee voted against protective headgear for mopeds and motor scooters, but they won't vote for motorcycles to not have to wear helmets. Again, it's another inconsistency. So with that, we can sit around and we can point fingers and we can talk about what's wrong with the state, but we also have to talk about what we can do to move the state forward. So that's what I want to finish with. Just a couple of quick things. Number one, first and foremost, we have got to get a better business climate in Maryland. We've got to stop punishing success, and we have to stop punishing our small business owners. Second, we have to reduce the tax burden on our citizens. And third, that means that we need some real leadership from the top down in Annapolis at the local level. You've got some great candidates in the room today. I'm very pleased that we have so many great candidates, even just here in Talbot County, so that's very exciting. And the last thing that I think that we really need to move Maryland forward is more transparency in government. There is no excuse in this day and age, with as much technology that we have and internet access, that citizens should not be able to access information about how their legislators are voting, what's going on in our committees, what is being done with your tax dollars. So I really think that that last point, transparency in government, is another thing that we need to address to improve our state. With that, again, I thank you for your time. Thank you for having us. Certainly would appreciate your support in November and look forward to working with you in Annapolis more. Thanks.